The Green Mountain elder smirked, certain that Jun Changshou was about to expose himself as a total fraud. Big mistake. Jun Changshou had watched Journey to the West so many times, he could recite it in his sleep. Without missing a beat, he declared our first leader was born from a divine stone, absorbing the essence of heaven, earth, sun, and moon. His master was Grandmother Bodhi of Lingtai Fankin Mountain. The elder exploded, humans are made of flesh and blood. No one is born from a stone. Stop spreading nonsense. Jun Changshou looked at him with pity and said, "Old man, you know nothing about the evolution of thousands of creatures." The elder's face went red. His mouth opened. Nothing came out. Jun Changshou gave a casual wave. "I've answered everything. If you want to keep going, feel free." The elder wanted to keep pushing, but then Li Qingyang spoke first. "I didn't expect Iron Bone Sect to have such a long history," Li Qingyang said, and the crowd nearly collapsed in disbelief. Was this genius actually buying the story? But Li Qingyang wasn't done. That's the past. What does Iron Bone Sect have to offer right now? Fair point. Even if the story was true, Iron Bone was still a 9th-rate sect with barely any members. Jun Changshou sighed deeply. No sect lasts forever. Even the mightiest eventually falls. Iron Bone was no exception. Then he leaned in and said meaningfully, "But we are an ancient sect. Even fallen, we still have our foundation. That pill you took when you were injured, that was our proof." Li Qingyang went quiet. He remembered that moment, badly injured, barely conscious, and something had healed him almost instantly. He had dismissed it before. Now, he wasn't so sure Iron Bone was as simple as it looked. Jun Changshou struck while the iron was hot. "I want to restore this sect's former glory, and I need a genius like you to do it." Then he looked Li Qingyang dead in the eyes and said, "If you want to become a martial emperor, join Iron Bone Sect." A martial emperor, the absolute peak of cultivation. The most powerful beings on the entire continent. And this guy, 5th-level Meridian Opening Realm, just casually promised it like he was offering directions. Everyone waited for Li Qingyang to laugh, to walk away, to do anything reasonable. Instead, Li Qingyang said, "All right, I'll join Iron Bone Clan." The entire practice field froze. Nobody moved, nobody breathed. Jun Changshou himself blinked and thought, "Wait, that worked, just like that." Then he snapped back, straightened up, and called out, "Xianchen, bring the entry form." And so began the most legendary enrollment interview in sect history. Name, Li Qingyang. Gender, male. Realm, 10th level of Meridian Opening Realm. Jun Changshou nearly fell off his chair. He was at level 5. His new disciple was at level 10. The sect leader was weaker than his own recruit. He composed himself, pulled out the sect leader's seal, and stamped the form. "From this day forward, you are a disciple of Iron Bone Sect." Li Qingyang bowed respectfully and said, "Disciple Li Qingyang." "Greetings, sect leader." And the system dinged happily in Jun Changshou's ears. The long-blade sect deacon slowly sat down on the ground and murmured, "Impossible. This has to be a dream." It was not a dream. The #1 genius had just joined a sect everyone laughed at. Reality was brutal. The Green Mountain elder recovered and stepped forward. "Young Master Li, joining an unranked sect will destroy your future. Think carefully." Jun Changshou cut in, cold and sharp. "Iron Bone may be unranked today, but mark my words, in a few years, we will surpass Kangshan sect." The elder laughed. "With just your mouth, kid." Jun Changshou stared back and said, "Wait for the day Iron Bone shakes this entire continent." And he meant every word. The elder scoffed, spun around, and laughed, and just as he did, a flustered man in a brocade robe came running onto the field, spotted his son standing under the Iron Bone banner, and whispered in pure horror, "Li Qingyang, which sect did you join?" "Iron Bone Sect." And Patriarch Li felt the world collapse around him.